2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA Payday.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Here's Wall. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
Here's Fournier. Isaac outside. Looking for Fultz. He gets it in there. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Now here's Wall. Feeds it to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown. So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize, nicely done.
Wall against Fultz. Bonga deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And here's Wall outside. Wall with another miss. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever. Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. Trailing by 2. Beal up top. He's guarded by Fournier. Bryant. It's good on the putback.
Just the size and the ability to get off his feet makes that such an easy finish for Thomas Bryant. Go ahead, young sir.
Isaac finds Fultz. Outside Gordon. Back to Fultz. Right side Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Here's Gordon. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Goes up again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There is some Blake Griffin, a younger Blake Griffin in Aaron Gordon, right? The explosive, ferocious forward takes pleasure in hammering it down.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. And this comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. The offensive rebound. Here's Bamba. Pass to Ross. It's taken away by Payton. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Shabazz Napier's checked in for the Wizards. And a switcher also for Orlando. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Aaron Gordon. The 11-footer and the basket by Napier. 36 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here is Augustine. Napier covering. Here's Bamba. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Wizards have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Brown. A miss that time. Would have put him up. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Napier feeling it out a bit. Lays it up and banks it in. Napier's got his second bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Magic lead.
I've been moving through the city like a phantom in the underworld.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Orlando, DJ Augustine out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Ennis. And it's Ross in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Payton. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Yep, that one goes in there. Bamba's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Payton. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Augustine passes to Bamba. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Carter-Williams. And Carter-Williams slams it in.
Carter-Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Payton against Carter-Williams. Payton attacking. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Three-pointer Augustine. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a 10-point Magic lead.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Payton dishes to Brown. Ross grabs the board. Wizards making a switch here. Smith is checked in. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for James Ennis. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ross. Fournier is checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass. Vucevic has got his first points in this one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Vucevic with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Smith. Oh, that's blocked.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Smith. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 16-6 run. Isaac kicks to Fultz. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Smith, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Fultz looking around. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Nice shot by Smith.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes it to Bamba. Over in the corner, Isaac. Bamba kicks to Fultz. Shoots over Brown, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Wizards trail by 16. Payton attacking. That shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it, and that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul, so both teams making some changes here. Here's Fultz, and he banks in the layup. He's got 12.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Pass to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Fultz. Back to Fournier. No good with the triple. And so it's Orlando. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Markelle Fultz was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 assists. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Fournier dishes to Fultz. And the pass to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. It's stolen by Hachimura. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg, he helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered. Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Wall. Inside, Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athletic.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Payton kicks to Bertans. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV shows. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Smith. It's deflected.
Boy, his vertical makes Terrence Ross an A+ shot blocker for his size. This guy, his main duty's on the perimeter, but he'll get his share of blocks.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Vucevic to the pass to Ennis. And Ennis slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night for the Wizards. Mahinmi's checked in for Mo Wagner. Hachimura comes in for Bertans, and Beal subbed in for Gary Payton. Then for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for James Ennis, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Augustine finds Ross, but they'll get another chance. Isaac passes to Augustine, trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
The drive by Smith. He feeds it to Mahinmi. And it's Beal in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Magic leading by 19 points. Pass to Augustine. Isaac with the ball. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 6 assists in the game. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game for the Wizards. Vargas checked in, and John Wall subbed in for Smith. Then for the Magic, Evan Fournier comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Fulton for Augustine. Isaac left side. It's stolen by Wall. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, sometimes defense can be your best offense. Wall with the pressure got them going.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Rebounded by the Wizards. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Beal gets a wide open look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That jumper translates to every spot on the floor. Bradley Beal becomes harder and harder to guard.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Magic, Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. Wall against Fultz. Now the feed to Vucevic. And he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
Well, that's power and focus of Nikola Vucevic. Hit him, slap him, doesn't make a difference.
And Vucevic, no good on that one. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is. Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Shot from 6. And Vucevic finishes inside.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Ross against Beal. Knocked away. Beal with the steal. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Beal's running. Bucket is good. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Fultz against Wall. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Bertanis, he's checked in for Hachimura. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Another miss by Orlando. Wizards trailed by 19. Beal with it. Now guarded by Fultz. And finished off by Beal.
Well, make no mistake, Bradley Beal is a big-time athlete. Boy, how about his ability to get off the feet and finish that with authority?
Outside Fournier. Passes to Gordon. Bounce pass, Isaac. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Back to Vucevic. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Boy, there's no question Vucevic has got offensive skill. When he gets to his spots, he is so effective.
Outside Beal for the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Fultz dishes to Fournier. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Wizards trail by 17. Here's Wall. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Vucevic, rebound by the Wizards. Wall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beal with it, now guarded by Fultz. Beal with the bucket.
Now Bradley Beal just takes it right into the defender's chest. Beautifully done.
Pass to Vucevic. Fournier against Beal. Vucevic the pass to Fultz. Back to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Over in the corner, Isaac. 3 on the clock.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Magic.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Vucevic.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And there's the pass to Fournier. Wall against Gordon to the middle. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Gordon. And the Magic lead by 13. Beal against Fournier. Beal taking his time here. Puts it up from 7. No good.
Well, I'd like to see Evan Fournier focusing on the defensive end. He's got the potential to get better there.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Fournier and Gordon on the wing. Vucevic is out there with Bamba. And it's Fultz in at the 1. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Garland. Love with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier. Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now, here's Sexton. From 11 feet away, here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Fultz looking around. He kicks it to Fournier. Outside Gordon. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bamba finds Gordon, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. A shot by Sexton, no good.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Love against Fournier. Kicks to Vucevic. Fultz against Sexton. And it's Vucevic missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Back to Gordon. Down low. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Cleveland the other way now. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ross comes in for Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Right side Fournier. Kicks it out to Gordon. Launches a three. Again, the miss by Gordon. Cavaliers leading. Thompson in the posts. Vucevic defending. Nance outside. To the paint. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Nance. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw in.
Oh, that was something else.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Now Garland.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Gordon, the pass to Ross. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The pass to Vucevic. Ross with a wide open look and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. There's Garland outside Porter. And stolen by Fournier. And they're moving it up. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Carter Williams dishes to Vucevic, so they take the lead. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Carter Williams. A putback. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic lead by... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So on the floor for Orlando, the lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Michael Carter Williams is out there with Terrence Ross, and it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game. And Sexton slams it in.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
Ennis kicks to Isaac. Back to Ennis. Clock at 6. Inside and stolen by Love. 3-on-3. Porter with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Here's Orlando now. Carter Williams kicks to Bamba. Back to Carter Williams. To the inside. Pass to Ennis. Back to Bamba. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Osman with the rebound. Cavaliers trailing.
And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty, always showing up here to compete.
Here's Bamba. Ennis. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Porter passes to Osman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Markelle Fultz. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Fultz kicks to Bamba. Dishes to Carter Williams. Back to Bamba. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Cleveland moving it around. And here's Love from the arc. Drops in the tray. Love's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're hitting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Now here's Ennis. He's covered closely. Bamba. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Love goes in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with them. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
At the line for 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
You think about post players in the league with who you can run an offense through, and because of Kevin Love's incredible passing ability and vision, he might be at the top of the list as somebody you could play through.
Ross passes to Augustine. Pass to Vucevic. Right side, Gordon. He kicks it to Augustine. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. No good, unable to end this run. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The Magic trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ross kicks to Gordon. Over Nance. Misses off the right iron.
And they continue to control the glass.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
You got to do better than that on Larry Nance Jr. Outstanding at keeping his balance even after getting hit.
The pass to Vucevic and stolen by Drummond. Ross against Love. Pass to Garland. Augustine with the steal. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Augustine passes to Gordon. Kicks it to Ross. And that one drops.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And stolen by Gordon. And so it's Cleveland.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Cleveland. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. Vucevic with it. And here is Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Sexton against Fournier. Sexton's shot is good.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 9 points. There's Garland. It's blocked.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Vucevic down low. Working on Drummond. Bamba's shot is off.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Love the pass to Garland. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Magic.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Bamba dishes to Vucevic. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Garland. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Fultz against Sexton. Vucevic. Good D by Thompson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. James Ennis, he'll check in for Gordon. Ross comes in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. And the shot goes in.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Isaac finds Ross. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. Outside for Carter Williams. 5 to shoot. His first shot coming late. The shot misses. Good D by Thompson.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Nance in the post. He's covered by Isaac. The shot's good from Nance.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ross dishes to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Back to Vucevic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
So for the Magic, Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Jonathan Isaac. Evan Fournier comes in for Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Sexton penetrating. And the shot goes down.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Passes it to Augustine. He kicks it to Ross. And the jam by Ross.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Sexton against Augustine. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Fournier goes in. Back to Vucevic. Count that one. Vucevic has got 10 points.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in at the point. Banked in off the glass. Fultz has got his first bucket in this one. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Now, here's Fultz. Defense right on him. Fournier passes to Gordon. And it's good for 2. 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Drummond in the post, guarded by Fultz. Garland kicks to Drummond. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Garland the pass to Drummond. Down low. Garland dishes to Love. No dice from 9 feet out. The Magic trail by 11. Here's Ross. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Osman.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Fournier with the ball. Picked up by Love. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Fournier. Here's Garland. Pass to Love. Takes the three. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ross passes to Bamba. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here are the Magic now. Gordon kicks to Ross. Feeds it to Bamba. That shot off the mark. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And stolen by Fournier. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Orlando moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Gordon. Now here's Ross. Stripped it away. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Winlow. He dishes it to Drummond. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Cleveland.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Drummond.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
They grabbed their own miss. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Ante Zizic is checked in for Andre Drummond. Jordan Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Exum, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's Vucevic. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
The free throw drops for Vucevic. Now Dellavedova. It's Bell on the wing. Tries it from 19. Off on that one. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was a fantastic ball. Up next, the Bull. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. Now here is Carter. Markkanen, good.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Orlando moving the ball around. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Craig? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Now, here's Isaac. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Fournier into the lane. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Vucevic. Carter pulls it in. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Levine with it, now guarded by Vucevic. And then Carter with the jam.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. Passes it to Isaac. He dishes it to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Levine passes to Carter. Porter dishes to Markkanen. Kick out to Levine. It's stolen by Vucevic. Pass to Fultz. Outside Fournier. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Now here is Carter. White with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Outside Levine. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Bamba kicks to Ross. Bamba passes to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Hutchison's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Augustine. Here's Cornette. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Magic leading by 3. Inside. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, he possesses both an inside and outside game, does Mo Bamba. And because of that, he's a headache when he's knocking down jumpers.
Here's Hutchison. Now, here's Satoransky. Over Ross. Done against Carter-Williams. Dunn misses.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Back to Bamba. Up top, Carter-Williams. Dunn covering. And the dunk by Bamba.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Dunn. Bamba with the block. And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action after this word. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Harrison out there with Thomas Satoransky. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the center, locking down the middle. Valentine passes to Harrison. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded by Ross. Valentine kicks to Satoransky. No good on the 3. Magic leading by 7. Carter-Williams, the pass to Bamba. To the middle. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Bamba.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. Here's White, following the basket by Evan Fournier. Here's Carter, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Fournier for 3. They get it back.
Love the way Vucevic gets his puppies up and down when he runs the floor. This looks like he wants to beat everybody to the basket.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Porter. Carter kicks to Harrison. Off target with his 3. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Isaac outside. Outside Fournier. Isaac passes to Vucevic. The layup missed.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the paint. Here's Carter. Porter trying to free himself up.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Top the key, Ross. Orlando moving the ball around. And there's the feed to Vucevic. Over Carter. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 10 points.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Fournier. Back to Carter. Isaac with the steal. Porter against Ross. Vucevic the pass to Isaac. Over Carter. Carter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 9. White down low, guarded by Fultz. And White kicks to Porter. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. The Magic go the other way with it. An even 3-on-3 break. Ross with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Ross has got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic. To the inside. Here's Porter. And he makes good on the layup.
Fleshing out his game more and more. I really like seeing Porter go to work inside.
Over in the corner, Isaac. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Zach LaVine's checked in for Harrison. And it's done in for Kobe White. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the jam by LaVine.
That's one of LaVine's pet moves. Has the speed to get there and the hops to finish.
To the left wing. Back to Augustine. Pass to Vucevic. Isaac outside. He feeds it to Vucevic. Good work defensively by Carter. And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Out in front at the half is Orlando. They have an 8-point lead. Shaq, let's get your input. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Here's White following the score by Aaron Gordon. Doesn't go that time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Fultz. Isaac against Carter. Isaac misses. Bulls trail by 10. In transition, here come the Bulls. And there's Levine on the assist by Carter. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
And off contact, Levine showing you what he can do. The improved strength making a big impact.
That's tipped. Porter with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Porter's running. Feeds to Markkanen. And stolen by Gordon. The pass to Isaac. And he gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 10.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Levine dishes to Carter. Kick out to Levine. Jacks up a three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Isaac finds Fultz. Levine against Fournier. Down low. Here's Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
It's a solid blueprint. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter, and it's done in for Kobe White. Done and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Carter Williams, and it goes down 2 points.
And Carter Williams really taking off towards the hoop when he sees the lane open. I mean, if the defense isn't going to get in front of him and stop his progress, he makes them pay.
Here's Cornett. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Levine against Augustine. Kick out to Levine. 4 on the clock. No good on the triple. Magic leading by 12. Gordon goes in, and the shot is good. Gordon's got 12.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Levine with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Levine double team. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. They get it back. A three. No good on that one. The Magic have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Gordon, the pass to Bamba. And Augustine kicks to Carter Williams. And stolen by Dunn. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And Dunn is spectacular on the drive, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots too.
Inside. Nice shot there by Bamba.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And here is Valentine. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Orlando Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Thomas Satoransky. He's out there with Dunn. Young is out there with Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Gordon.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Hutchinson's shot is off. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Magic. And stolen by Valentine. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to screen. Oh,
man. Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Magic leading by 10. Isaac outside. This is it to Vucevic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Thaddeus Young.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an All-Star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Daniel Gafford subbed in for Dunn. Then for the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Evan Fournier comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Valentine. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Satoransky, the pass to Cornett. Back to Satoransky. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. To the paint, stolen. Now Valentine. Pass to Gafford. Here's Satoransky. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Bamba. Vucevic. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Fultz dishes to Bamba. Fultz kicks to Ennis. Back to Fultz. Right block shot. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
Man, I like the quick catch and release from Fultz. A confident shooter who's ready to fire as soon as he catches it.
Fultz against Satoransky. Knocks it loose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Ennis. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Here's Cornett. Vucevic defending. Cornett can't get it to go. Magic leading by 14. Intercepted. Here's Satoransky. Can't hit from in close. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. Pass to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fultz with the ball. Satoransky covering. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Fournier against LaVine. Fultz the pass to Fournier.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Magic.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Aaron Gordon.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Zach LaVine. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. From 15 feet away, the shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's LaVine. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Fournier dishes to Fultz. Fournier for 3, misses the shot. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A spectacular side is, and now Washington starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Vucevic with the bucket.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now here's Beal. Left side, Bryant. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Fournier finds Gordon. Isaac goes in. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac so fluid when he's driving to the cup. Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. Back to Vucevic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And so here's Orlando after the basket by Washington. Pass to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Vucevic. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing. But with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
Hachimura. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way.
Unbelievable. Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Now here's Wall. Here's Bryant. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Oh, wow!
Now, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Wall. Oh!
My goodness. So that is what we mean by the fast twitch athlete. John Wall explodes to the rack.
Fournier passes to Gordon. It's good. Gordon's got 6 points. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 8 points for him.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Outside, Wall dishes it to Bryant, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up, and the foul goes against Orlando.
This guy is not afraid to get physical. Thomas Bryant doing everything he can to fight to get the shot off.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And the basket by Gordon.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Smith against Augustine. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Smith. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Berton. Payton surveying the floor. Pass to Bryant. Stolen by Bamba. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Goes up to the stripe. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Wizards 5 right now. Mahimi is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Troy Brown. Then there's Ish Smith. And it's Payton in at the shooting guard. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. And Payton throws it down.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Orlando leading. Now here's Ross. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Payton against Gordon. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ross in the corner. Count it. Good. Ross has got his first 2 points.
You can see Terrence Ross call for the pick and roll. He makes it work. That's good leadership from him at the offensive end.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Gordon. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
There's Brown with the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Ennis with the ball. Picked up by Brown. The drive by Vucevic. Yes, that goes in. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And this is where Mahimi gets into some trouble, right? You think over his career, percentage-wise, it has not improved as a foul shooter.
And Orlando making a change here. Fultz is checked in. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Wizards. Carter Williams dishes to Vucevic. Back to Carter Williams. Now the pass to Vucevic. Right wing. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Wall up top. Carter Williams covering. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut back down to 5 as they get the points there from Wall.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Ball's knocked loose. Wall against Carter Williams. It's tipped.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Fultz. Passes to Isaac. High post Vucevic. Mahimi on him. Now here's Fultz. He's covered by Beal. Here's Carter Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Wall looking for an opening. Isaac against Hachimura. He dishes it to Mahimi. Can't hit that one. Isaac with some nice D. And here we go with the Magic fast break. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Vucevic down low. He's against Hachimura. Isaac misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. And so it's... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. What a start it was for Aaron Gordon. He had 14 points and 1 assist. That's all for now.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Magic leading by 7. Fultz finds Fournier. Back to Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Another shot. Not going to go that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and he makes the first. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Bamba. Augustine passes to Ross. To the inside. Lets the three fly. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Wizards making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Smith against Augustine. Smith dishes to Bryant. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Now it's just a three-point Magic lead.
Well, just showing great agility in the pick and roll. Thomas Bryant just being decisive right now.
Inside. Here's Ennis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Smith in the post, headed by Augustine. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. And he can't hit the second.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Payton, and Payton throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Terrence Ross. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Evan Fournier is checked in for Augustine.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Payton outside. Pass to Wagner. And Bamba comes to help. Here's Payton. Tips it. And Bamba pulls it down. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Orlando. 4-point game. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And you know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Beal comes in for Troy Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. And now Orlando on the break, pushing it up. The pass to Ross. A second chance effort. And it's off the back rim. No good. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Boy, great bounce to his game. Bradley Beal, a big-time athlete.
Ross passes to Carter Williams. Right side, Gordon. There's 39 seconds left in the third. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Offensive rebound. Wall. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Wall's got 12 points in the game. Magic leading by 4. And here is Carter Williams. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Outside Fournier. Now the dish to Bamba. Down low. Pocket 4. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, the offensive game of Aaron Gordon continues to improve, and when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
And Wall slams it home.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Magic lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Rui Hachimura out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Good on the bucket.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Outside Fournier. Gordon dishes to Fultz. Gordon kicks to Fournier. So the wing on the left. Vucevic to the pass to Fournier. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Thomas Bryant is checked in for Washington. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Wall. Lays it up and banks it in. Wall's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. Shoots over Hachimura. Here's Vucevic. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Can't finish off the lob. Magic leading by 4. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Fultz with the ball. Pass to Isaac. The jump hook. Washington with the rebound. Wall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Beal, and the layup falls.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
Hachimura against Gordon. He kicks to Fournier. Back to Gordon. And it's blocked.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork his man and send it back.
That evens the score. Hachimura's got his first points in this one.
Rui Hachimura doesn't shy away from the pressure, and he delivers.
Outside Fournier. 1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Isaac. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Wizards have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Beal, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Beal's got the lead up to 2 now for Washington. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Vucevic down low. Working on Bryant, and he gets the bucket.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Wall up top, guarded by Fultz. That one good for 2. Wall's got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, that's a big-time delivery. John Wall making it happen.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Here's Gordon. Hachimura grabs the miss.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
And the Magic making a change here. Ross has checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Smith has checked in. Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
With the pressure on, Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
Fultz, the pass to Gordon. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 2. 56 seconds left in the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Isaac. Evan Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Here's Wall. Vucevic with the block. Here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big-time delivery.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wall. Ooh, offline. Outside Fournier. Kept alive.
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense.
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavaliers. These guys mean business. The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Garland. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Isaac outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Here's Fultz, following the basket by Colin Sexton. Fultz kicks to Vucevic, 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now, here's Garland. Drummond trying to get himself free. Lays it up off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Fultz. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Pass to Gordon. That shot missing. And Cleveland the other way now. Over in the corner, Osman. Orlando grabs the miss.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And it's Gordon missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Drummond passes to Garland. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Inside. And it's Vucevic missing. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 4. Hits it from 3-point range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Fournier following Colin Sexton's 3. Shoots the 3. They get it again. Love kicks to Drummond. To the inside. Now here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Garland, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Knocked loose. Back to Fultz. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Gordon the pass to Bamba. Ross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, and even though Bamba's going to have to add muscle, he's strong enough to power that one through the contact.
Cleveland leading by 4. Garland with it. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Here's Windler. And another miss by Cleveland. The Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Over to the left wing. Augustine passes to Gordon. And here's Ennis. Back to Gordon. And it's Ennis, top of the key. 4 on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall. Cleveland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here is Augustine. Not a lot of room. Ennis kicks to Gordon.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Capable from that kind of range, Larry Nance Jr. effective at using that area of the floor on that possession.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the drive. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the small forward. Now here's Bamba. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Augustine dishes to Bamba. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. A drive by Vucevic. Windler with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
For 3. No good. Shot missing. The Magic go the other way with it. The pass to Ennis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Ennis. Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Good, nice job down low.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 5. Shoots over Carter Williams. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 7 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Sexton against Carter Williams. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And, you know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. Gordon's checked in for Ross. The Magic trail by 6. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Gordon kicks to Fournier. He feeds it to Vucevic. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Fultz. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Back to Fournier. Over Porter. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Fournier.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Porter passes to Drummond. And the layup's good off the glass. Drummond's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Cleveland.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Passes it to Vucevic. Fournier into the lane. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
For 3, Love. That one misses. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Down low. Fultz dishes to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Fultz not just looking to score the ball, he also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now, here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far. Over Fultz. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Fultz the pass to Gordon. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Love, and the layup is good. And it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before.
And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They lead by 10. Shaq, how do you think? And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Sexton over to the wing, and Drummond kicks to Osman. Pass to Garland. Drummond dishes to Sexton. Good on the shot. Sexton's got 13 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Up top, Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Cleveland leading by 12. Sexton on the wing. He's covered by Isaac. The shot by Sexton, no good. Well, Orlando shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. And it's good for two. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Sexton against Fultz. To the middle. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Isaac passes to Fultz. The dish to Gordon. Now here's Isaac. He's guarded closely. And that's collected by Love.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Back to Sexton. Fultz brings the double team. Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
He's just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Feeds it to Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Gordon's got 6. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the three and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Carter Williams comes in for Markelle Fultz for the Magic. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Isaac. 1:49 left in the third. The feed to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
The Magic trail by 11. Augustine passes to Ennis. Back to Augustine. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Bamba. Pass to Augustine. Back to Bamba. Banked in off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Garland dishes to Thompson. That shot misses.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. Augustine looking around. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Windler. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No good from outside. The Magic trail by 7. Carter Williams, the pass to Augustine. Back to Carter Williams. And there's the pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And that's how
you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Zizic out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Porter. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Windler in at the point guard. Thompson passes to Zizic. Back to Thompson. Releases. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Passes it to Windler. Inside, here's Thompson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Thompson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Cleveland. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Magic. They trail by 9 points. Dishes it to Gordon. Fournier against Nance. And here is Ross. Porter pulls it in. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Zizic. Here's Nance. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Up top, Nance. He's covered by Isaac. It's deflected. Isaac with the steal. Shoots from the right block. And there's Fultz on the assist from Fournier. Fultz has got his first points of the game.
And how about the quick fire release of Fultz? It is difficult to guard. You know he's thinking about shooting as the pass is coming his way.
And another miss by Cleveland. The Magic trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line, really has a complete game. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Cleveland leading by 5. Now Sexton. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Now, when you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Fultz the pass to Isaac to the inside. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Pass to Fultz. Back to Gordon. Nice D from Sexton. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Zizic, guarded by Fultz. The shot's good from Zizic. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Sexton against Fultz. Pass to Isaac. In low. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Osman, guarded by Fultz. Osman, the pass to Zizic. Sexton for 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the pass to Vucevic. Isaac outside. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Fournier. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Garland, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Now, here's Garland. Drummond. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Cavaliers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Andre Drummond.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here are the Magic now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Fultz finds Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. Outside Fournier. Passes it to Gordon. Makes it off the glass.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Sexton for three. And the miss. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They came in here and took David. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight. Defending their home court means a lot to this team. A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1 spot. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Back to Fultz. On the wing, Isaac. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Shot from 6. No good on the shot. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. White finds Levine. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. To the paint. Here's Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fournier's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Magic. Outside, Levine. Kicks it out to Markkanen. He dishes it to Carter. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with a solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Isaac outside. He feeds it to Gordon. Outside Fournier. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. first quarter, about a minute and a half in. Levine double team. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fournier into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Penetrating game, the ability to get inside off the dribble, very important for this team. And Fournier is brilliant when it comes to slicing up the defense with his drives.
Levine against Fournier.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Isaac against Carter. Here's Vucevic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
White looking around. Porter finds Levine. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Porter with the steal. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Lob pass to Gordon, stolen by Markkanen. Outside Levine. Carter on the wing. Vucevic defending. Porter dishes to White. Isaac with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Pass to Fournier. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. From deep. White wide open. He fires. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Fultz. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Right side Levine. It's White on the wing. Carter left side. Kick out to Levine. Shoots over Fournier. And again, Chicago. No good. Magic have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Levine. And it's done in for Kobe White.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Ross with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Outside Gordon. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic lead by 2. The second. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustine. And it's Ennis in at the 3 slot. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie?
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
That is.
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Satoransky gets the bucket.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Now the pass to Bamba. Back to Ennis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Augustine. Here's Bamba. Moves back up. Chicago grabs the miss. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Dunn's running. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. The Magic trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Finish off the break. Dunn's got 6. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Ennis kicks to Augustine. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Shot to stop the run. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. Chicago also making some changes. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison, and it's Harrison in for Dunn. Pass to Cornette. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Ennis. Defense is right there. A second chance effort. Young with the steal. Valentine with it. Bamba picks him up. Here's Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
And you look at Young, and clearly he's a little undersized when he gets inside, but he knows how to create contact and use his body effectively.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Gordon. Fournier's checked in for James Ennis. And it's Fulton for Ross. The Bulls also changing it up. Markkanen comes in for Luke Cornette. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. Harrison. And the Bulls with another miss.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Rejected by Young.
Thaddeus Young using that expansive wingspan to put that shot in reverse.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Carter, he's checked in for Young. And both free throws good for Isaac.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
Pass to Harrison. This is to Carter. Down low. Markkanen passes to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Back to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Fournier into the lane. And it's sent back by Carter. Pushing it up. Here's Harrison. And stolen by Fournier. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Carter Williams.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
It's stolen by Fultz. And Isaac throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Harrison, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Magic shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Carter Williams kicks to Vucevic. Passes to Isaac. Back to Vucevic. Yep, that one goes in there.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Chris Dunn getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Wright and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Levine, here we go. 9 feet out. The shot off that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Outside Gordon. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyways. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Carter. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Carter's got his second basket.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Here's Fultz, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also...
Oh, what a finish!
Good. That's one of Levine's pet moves. Has the speed to get there and the hops to finish.
Fultz, the pass to Ross. Porter with the steal. Levine with it. The pass to Cornette. Levine looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Isaac. Hutchison's shot is off. Orlando leading. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Here is Ross. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gordon finds Fultz. Here's Ross. Porter pulls it in.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time score.
Levine against Ross. Levine can't hit. Magic leading by 4. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Ross passes to Gordon. Done with it. Isaac picks him up. Here's Levine. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Levine's got 8 points.
You know what you get there? Levine's strong enough now to take on contact. Able to complete the play.
And the jam by Levine.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Ross passes to Gordon. Knocked away. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Dunn with the slam.
Tell you what, the length of Dunn really creates problems for the opposition. And he's so good at getting his hands in the passing lane and coming up with steals.
Pass to Fultz. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. So for the Bulls. Valentine passes to Carter. Banked in off the glass. And it's 6 points for Wendell Carter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Augustine, no luck. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run. And then Carter with the dunk.
Just an excellent all-around talent. Carter Jr. runs the floor with purpose.
Here's Carter Williams, an easy 2 points on the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Harrison. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Young passes to Harrison. Here's Carter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
It's not going to go for him. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Chicago shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Ennis out there with Vucevic. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Chicago leading by 8. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And White kicks to Markkanen. Here's Satoransky. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Magic shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Augustine. Ennis in the corner. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Stolen by Satoransky. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for James Ennis. Isaac comes in for Michael Carter Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Markkanen passes to Satoransky. Shoots from the elbow. Misses off the left iron.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling. Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
And White kicks to Young. Out to White. And foul up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wendell Carter comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Levine subbed in for Satoransky. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know which side he's on.
Yeah, you know, the quickness of Levine. Difficult to neutralize that. He'll go to the line.
Free throw good, Levine. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in, and so Levine nails both of them. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. They trail by 6, and it's blocked.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good stride.
And a wide open look for Porter. And the Bulls with another miss. Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Man, I like how poised Isaac is. Excellent calmness and control. That's impressive for a young guy.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Porter dishes to Carter. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Porter. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic trail by 3. Isaac goes in. Feeds to Gordon. Passes it to Fultz. Gordon trying to break loose. And it's sent back by White. Bulls have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Levine finds Carter. Outside, Levine. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Chicago. No good. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. The dish to Fultz. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Magic with the ball. Stolen by Levine. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. White's running. Outside, Levine. Offensive rebound. Out to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Good chance here for Porter. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Chicago?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Here's White. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Gordon, the pass to Ross. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's Porter with the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Gordon. It's good.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.